Hey guys, Eric Matthews here. Are you guys having trouble with, you have any kids that are having trouble with getting your child to focus, pay attention, and get their homework done? I know from experience for myself, having ADHD myself, gone through it my whole life, and it took me all the way to being an adult to actually learn how to get my ADHD under control, be able to pay attention. But you don't have to go through that with this new program called Pocus, which gives you 100 ways to help your child pay attention. Okay, it was developed by a person that had a child with ADHD, and it is put into a game atmosphere so the kids can actually learn by actually doing different games, and it gets their attention doing that, and with the 100 different tips of how to do it, there's ways of getting your kids to do games. Certain things like make vocabulary words easier to learn by dividing them in small groups and studying them in different rooms. And you can give, your students homework assignments, writing them on a whiteboard with alternating different colors. Uh, Keep kids from zoning out through verbal reminders to pay attention, flashing the light to ring a bell. Help your child sit still through a boring class. Teach them appropriate ways to fidget, and that's just the tip of the iceberg with everything they have to offer. I mean, there's tons of strategies here, tons of ways to do this. And number two, it's cheap. I mean, what would you give to have your child be able to focus in school and get them to get better grades when it's not their fault they have ADHD and they can't focus on things? And this way, this helps you with more than just school. It helps your child with every activity they do. As far as doing chores, eating at the dinner table, you know, um, all types of different things. And it's only $15. I mean, $15. That's the price of one meal that you go out for to get this program that would help your child in order to pay attention. And I can tell you through experience having ADHD, if I wish I would have had something when I was younger that could have helped me be able to stay still, focus in class, and get better grades when I was younger. I always had trouble getting good grades. I was actually held back in first grade because of it. But with this program, you can avoid all that from happening with your child. So this page here just gives you an overview, kind of what the product's about, and then when you click the bottom here, you click the link below the video here, and you can then click the product and see more about the product and what there is in the product. Like I said, it comes in a game because it's games that kids can play that help them learn, so they stay focused already. So they're learning through playing games, which we all know children love games and they love to play games. And when you incorporate learning with that, it helps them immensely. So there's not much more to be said about this other than if you have a child that needs help focusing in school, whether they even have ADHD or not, if they're, the last thing you want to do is put your child on a medication or something like that. I've seen more and more people that I know that are dependent on medication as adults from being put on medication as children. So this is the take an alternative route, save yourself the trouble, save your child the trouble of having to go through something like that, being on medication. Even if they are on medication, that it's this works, but this is a way to get them to be able to focus and pay attention, to learn, to not daydream, to get to get their homework done, to come home, to get in routines, to get a way to focus themselves and enjoy what they're doing when they're doing their homework. I mean, imagine having your child come home from school and actually want to do their homework, sit down and want to do it and get it done, and not having excuses and not going through 20 minutes of trying to get your child to sit down and do a 5-minute homework assignment. It would only take 5 minutes. It would, it's taking you 45 minutes to get done because it's hard to get your child to focus. So, Focus Pocus, definitely something that I recommend. It's something that I've gotten from my kids. They love playing the games. They love doing what they do with it. So like I said, for only the price of $15, you can't beat it. And you know, if there's any issues too, there's also 60-day money back guarantee if the product is defective or doesn't work, and you're having issues, the product doesn't do what it says it's going to do. So if you guys are interested in making sure that making sure that your kids are able to focus and able to get better grades and able to concentrate and use these tried and true solutions, then this is the product that you need to get. Easily get it to download on the computer. Kids like being on computers, especially nowadays. Instead of having your kid on the computer doing things that are unproductive, you have them on the computer doing something that's productive, fun, and helping them learn how to stay focused and learning how to get things done, giving them a routine, giving them something to do that they enjoy doing, and finally having a child be able to get the things done and making your life easier and their life easier, not just now, but for the entirety of their future. Especially the best time I know from personally having ADHD is that if you can get it taken care of when your child is young, it will take care of for the rest of their life. But if it's not identified, taken care of when the child is young, then it can be an issue throughout the rest of their life. I know from experience because I didn't take my ADHD taken care of until I got to college and I had to go to a special school for my associate's degree that was for people with learning disabilities. And I struggled all through school, high school, middle school, everything. So I definitely feel for what this product, is doing. It personally touches me because I personally dealt with it, and I personally got it for my children. And not that it isn't my children that have ADHD. My son, I know he's a lot like me. It's hard for him to focus, sit down, do homework. Everything distracts him. But now that he's started doing this program, it's definitely changed. When he comes home, he decided to do his homework. He's even decided to get on Pocus and do the learning games on Pocus as well, which it's bringing him to even a higher level than he was before when he, it was doing its work before in school. He's now even, doing things at a higher level than most of the kids in his class because he has these, you know, tricks and these, you know, tested methods that he uses when he's in school. And it's changed everything with his grades, with the reports that we're getting back from his teachers and everything. So, guys, Pocus, $15. It's for a little bit of money to help your child for the rest of their life. It's definitely worth it. I know it was worth it for me, and I know it'll be worth it for you. So click the link below. It'll take you right to the page, and then all you got to do is hit the buy button, and you guys are in, and you guys have a program that's going to help your child learn and get right on track and take care of it at the young age they need to be taking care of it. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next video, and I hope that this does for you what it's done for me and my children. See it, and have a good day.